We are live!
Today is all about weight loss because it is the hot topic at the moment.
On a hot day, right?
I know, very hot day. I'm going to turn this down slightly.
Watch my heat.
Cut your heat off. There you go, is that better?
Look at the view, eh? So we're currently in Branklin Gardens in Perth.
And do you know it's about an hour ago? Was it an hour ago? No, a couple of hours ago I left work and the heavens opened and I got soaked just going from the studio to the car, which is literally 10 metres. And then it's a day like this. Fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, hold on, I need to grab something first. 2 seconds.
Rab is gone.
Just keeping it handy.
Ah, okay.
Welcome back. Yeah. So the 2 questions that you must ask for weight loss success.
Yes. Oh, and Sarah's on. This is ideal for you, Sarah.
Yes, Sarah.
Sarah Torn, this is actually inspired by you.
Inspired by our clan member.
So basically a bit of a conversation going in the clan at the moment, all about setting goals, and it's very, very common to be scared of setting goals for fear of failure. Because if you don't set a goal, then you haven't ever failed, right? So we're here to tell you that that is absolute bullshit.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to be well. Let's just get off to the best start and say question number 1 that you must. The only way you can possibly succeed is by asking yourself, what am I trying to achieve? What's your goal?
Specifically as well.
Yeah. So this is all about weight loss. If you say, well, that's easy, Coach Rab and Coach Stephen, I want to lose weight.
Like, well, okay, but how much weight?
If I say I want to be rich, or I want to have more money, and then you find, you know, a penny, on the street, then technically you've achieved your goal. But I'm going to guess that that's not really the goal that you're talking about. So you really want to be thinking about, okay, let's be really specific about this. If you want to lose weight, how much and by when?
Then that way, when you hit that goal, you can then set a new goal and therefore so on and so forth.
So it's great to have an image in your head, like a vision of the future, to say, do you know what, this time next year, this time in 5 years, this time in 10 years, I am going to be like this, and have a vague vision in your mind of where that is. Now we can get really specific and have that vision as the future and say, right, well, in 3 months' time, what is the first step? What is the first step that I need to be taking in order to achieve that vision?
And then it's important, once you've decided what that step is, to start taking it. And you can have short, medium and long-term goals within that goal. So you can have your, let's just say you said, right, I want to drop 20 pounds. But a short-term goal might be, let's just get the weight loss moving. Right, so that's your first goal, short term, boom. Then your next goal might be drop 5, and you might have a double medium, drop 10 pounds, and so on and so forth. So it's very important to have your goals, and them also broken down into stages as well.
What is really quite powerful, once you've got these, what would you call outcome-based goals, like whether it be £20, £10, just getting the weight moving. These are very much outcome-based goals. You're looking for some sort of result. But in order to achieve those outcome-based goals, you need a habit-based goal. So again, if I was to refer to let's make more money, then you say, okay, well, what is the habit-based goal that's going to help me achieve that? So then it's looking at, okay, your daily life, your working environment, and look at asking yourself, okay, well, what do I need to change? What do I need to put into place in order to start achieving those outcome-based goals? So start thinking about your daily habits, your eating patterns, your sleep patterns, your exercise regime, even just your general outlook on life. You know, are you a happy person? Because believe it or not, that has an effect too.
And once you've sorted out the what, which is your goal setting, you need to work out why you're doing it, and that's really probably more important than the what goal, right? Because so many people say they want to lose weight or say they want to get in shape, but they're not really sure why they're wanting to do it, other than maybe peer pressure. Because if you get the why correct and right and proper, it'll drive everything. It'll be far more powerful than any other motivation you've ever come across.
So that is question number 2. First one is your what, Second one is why this is important to you. The story that I tell most people is, or the questions and the thought process that I start is, if you went back, 100 years and said, right, can you put a man on the moon? Said to the American government, can you put a man on the moon? They were like, I have no idea. Why would we want to do that in the first place? What are we going to achieve from it? And there'd be no drive to do it. Lucky for us, there was this bit of a Cold War type thing going on. There was the space race between Russia and America, and all of a sudden there was a definite why. It's like, why? Because we can't let the Russians do it first, And this created this drive to, we need to do this, and ultimately it may have happened in the future, but it happened a lot sooner because there was a strong why. So think about your own weight loss and say, right, well, why am I doing this? Because let's face it, it's more than possible to lose as much weight as you possibly want. It's not rocket science. But you have to have a solid reason as to why this is important to you.
Sometimes it can be for health reasons. Perhaps if your weight's affecting your health, or your current diet regime is affecting your health. If you've got a poor diet that is pushing you on the brink of diabetes or other diet-related disorders, even if you can give yourself heart problems because of your diet, or are you drinking too much? Problems to livers and kidneys. Again, these are things that, if you've had a wake-up call, you can say, well, there's the why right there and then. I've got to change this, otherwise I'm going to shorten my life. So sometimes that's the motivator. Other times, it's more of a short-term why, but sometimes you've got a holiday to get ready for. These are still powerful whys, because the holiday's got a time limit. You've got a date booked, or if it was a wedding, you've got a date booked, and you've got to get it done within that time limit. So that it can still be very, very powerful. But if you do set a time-based limit, why like that, it's very important to create a new one just before you finish the old one, because otherwise you'll go on your holiday or you'll have your wedding and then
crash and burn afterwards.
Because your why's gone, right?
Yeah,
It's like, oh well, don't need to train because there's no reason now.
Yeah. The other thing I would say here is, and I'm sure you'll concur with me here, that was a fancy word, wasn't it? It's like a doctor. Do you concur?
I concur.
So throughout the past, we've done this for about 15 years now, and there are people who come to us, and during the first consultation, they'll say, they'll tell you the reasons why, and sometimes there are a lot of people will physically cry. They'll be in tears, they'll be struggling to speak to you because they're so upset, and you think, yes, like this person is so motivated, they've got a strong emotional why for this program. But sometimes you get people who are the criers, they go on and absolutely nail it, everything's fantastic, and you say, yeah, that's because you were emotionally invested in this process. But you get other people who are so upset, but then they'll take action for a couple of weeks and then they'll fall off, and they'll just not achieve anything. They'll regress back into their normal state, and then you'll see them in 6 months or 12 months time, and they'll say, oh, and they'll cry again, I'm so upset, I'm even bigger than the last time, and they'll upset. Now the reason for this is because they just forget. They forget why it's important to them. It's not because it's not important, it's because they forget. Sometimes life just takes over, you get back into your normal way of life, and it's other things take your priority. So what we would say here is, have a daily regime or a daily practice that always reminds you of why this is important to you. I would recommend journaling, or at least meditation, so that you can go through this thought process on a daily basis. What am I trying to achieve and why is it important? What am I trying to achieve? Why is it important? What am I trying to achieve and why is it important?
I concur.
So do this on a daily basis, no matter what your goal. Do you know what? You might be watching this and weight loss isn't your goal. The first 2 words are actually weight loss in the title, but that's besides the point. But no matter what your goal in life, just choose it, but then remind yourself on a daily basis why you're putting in the effort.
So you've got the 2 questions, what and why. What your goal is, be very specific and break it down, and why you're doing it. Why is it important to you?
And if it's not important, then don't beat yourself up about not sticking to the principles. And that's the other thing, it's okay not to pursue weight loss. If you're carrying a few extra pounds but you're more than happy with it, then fine. You know, if you really delve into your emotions and you ask yourself, why is this important to me? And the bottom line is, it's not. Then I've seen people who will go high and low, get a little bit of results, don't get results, get results, don't get results. And then when you really delve into it and you study their thought process, you realise it's not that important to them. And I say, look, give yourself a break. You know, if it's not important to me, then so what?
I concur. Now, one of our prize winners on, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl!
Now, we need to get Cheryl on the app. So we've released her. We pulled her. I need to get the right word here.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
We found our 6 prize winners.
Yes.
Found them?
We chose. We drew.
We drew them.
We didn't draw them like with pencil and crayons.
We have our 6 prize winners now, and Cheryl's one of them. So we're looking forward to working with them. So we've still got to send out the discount code for anyone else that entered.
Yes. Yeah. We'll do that either today or tomorrow.
Yep.
In fact, we could do that tonight. I'll do that tonight. I'll send a discount code. Or the secret page. And we'll
need to get our winners onto the clan as well, into the app and whatnot, so they can have a wee play around. Because it's the big competition. Well, the big competition's already been done, but the programme starts at the end of the month. Is it the 30th?
Monday the 30th of July.
Yep.
We will be starting. A bunch of our clan members who are there already have chosen to then redo the Everleen on the same date as the prize winners.
Yep.
So although you're going to see 6, so if you're watching this right now, you're going to see 6 people every single, well, Saturday morning for us, Friday night if you're in the US or that side of the country, the world.
Yep.
There's going to be a bunch of more people doing it at the same time who will still get accountability and coaching from us via the online platform. You just won't be live to YouTube. So if you want to do this, then we will be sending it. If you join the competition, we'll be sending out a discount code. If you didn't, it's only $20 per month anyway. Let's get involved and let's all lose weight and be in awesome shape in 3 months' time.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so cool.
Now, speaking of clan members, one of our clan members, Neil, sent us this. I don't even know how long ago it was. And we kept promising to open it on a live stream.
Well, I just want to say...
Sealed, Neil. Sealed
Neil. I just want to say, before you open that, it was addressed to me, Stephen Clark, but specifically said, this is for Rab. So if anybody's watching this thinking, oh, that's a shame, I want to send Stephen something specifically, then feel free to do so.
Woo, it's still taped, Neil, it's still... Prezi for, it's very specific.
Very specific.
Prezi for Rab.
Big letters. Stephen, get your hands off it.
Did I actually say that?
Well, I may as well have though.
You're going to get jealous in a minute, eh? Oh, happy days! Cheers, Neil!
Nice.
Happy days. I'm going to put that straight on.
Ah, we weren't expecting to get naked in this show.
Oh, Neil! Yes!
Neil pulled it out of the bag.
No,
you pulled it out of the bag.
Oh, Neil, that's epic. I'm going to give you a wee hold on. What do you think?
Should we do a fashion show? Hang on, wait. I have to be double cameraman here.
You have to do the audio as well.
And here, sporting all blacks top, is Coach Rab, looking epic as fudge.
Sweet. With my label still on.
The label is still on.
Sweet. That's cool, eh? We just stand with them now. My legs are...
I know, yeah, legs are goosed.
We were kneeling down there. Kneeling down.
Hey, kneeling.
Yeah, we're kneeling down. We're crouched down. I can't talk today. And then my feet have gone and I've got butterflies.
Look at the difference between your camera and my camera.
Did I say, like, mine's is brand new.
Should we create a vortex?
Oh shit, yeah.
Facebook meet YouTube.
Hey!
YouTube meet Facebook. Say hi.
I think if we put them too close they'll fight.
I think they'll make love and have an offspring. And they'll call it
the face tube.
The face tube.
Better not be red tube, right?
Right, we're going to shoot now.
Stephen's got to go and wash his hair.
I'm going to have to comb my fingers. No, we're going to have to shoot. So yeah, If you're looking for weight loss, remember, what's your goal? Why is it important?
Have a great day.
Everything else is just details.
Thanks, Neil.
See you after.